Well, we've talked to her multiple times. She's been right here in the studio. She's performed here locally multiple times. It was on our boat ride, on our party barge, and then we got to find out that she was going to be on this little TV show called The Voice, and went through all these little things. The battle round was the blind auditions, the battle rounds, and then the knockout, and now the live, which you got voted through on Monday, Morgan.
Oh my gosh. You want to talk about stressed out?
Yeah, right. Morgan Myles is the gal that you want to vote for on The Voice. Okay. And we're going to talk a lot about how you can vote, how you have to vote, when you can vote, when it gets cut off, all that good stuff. But first, Morgan, I want to know, how have you been since last time we talked to you? Because it was right after the battle, or the blind auditions, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think we touched base then, and it's, at that point everything is being pre-taped, so they send you home, and then you go back and you do the battles, the knockouts, and then they send you home for 2 months, and then we came back, and then it was like 2 weeks of prep for last week's show for Top 16. And so once you make it through that night, they give you the song and the schedule for like next week. And it's just, it's moving now. It is moving now.
So how much time do you get to work on a song before like these lives? How long did you have a chance to work on that song that you did Monday night?
So I had switched my songs. I took a risk. And you'll understand why for this week, because this week is called Songs That Have Influenced Our Lives, so I had kind of switched my plan, and I was like, should I take a risk? Because I ended up doing Patty Griffin's Let Him Fly,
right,
to save the song that I'm going to save this week because of more of like the storyline and the influence. So the song, I only had like a week with the Let Him Fly. Now, I know Patty Griffin's song like the back of my heart. Like, I didn't know the lyrics or the guitar chords, but she's one of my favorite all-time singer-songwriters. And it's just such a beautiful, like, well-written song. And really, I just had to figure out the arrangement, because that is just an acoustic guitar song with her vocal. And I actually like it that way. Yeah. But we had to beef it up, and you have to have a moment, like, it's The Voice. So it's like, okay. So I added some elements, trying to make them extremely tasteful, because I don't like, I'm a country artist. I am a songwriter. I don't want to lose the integrity of the vulnerability of a song. It's sometimes you can overdo things and you ruin it. So I was so nervous because I do that big note at the end.
Yeah.
And I didn't want people to come back and be like, and I didn't get that. Thank God. Because I was like, and I kept asking the band and everybody, I was like, is it too much? They're like, listen, if it wasn't The Voice, this would be in the middle of a concert, and you would do it the way that you're talking about. But spice it up. So I was like, okay, we're going to fly. We're flying off. Because I'm like, I just don't want to like not give it what it's supposed to have.
Yeah. No, I love it. And we're on. The nice thing is maybe some comments will come in too, Morgan, because we're on the Morning Rush Facebook page and our YouTube page right now live. So so maybe we'll get a question or two.
Ask away.
But so immediately after last month, or on Monday, then you start on that song for the competition coming up again on Monday right away, right?
Oh yeah. Like, okay, this is really an insider thing. So Blake's team.
Can you tell us this?
I don't know. Blake's team that night shot the stage rehearsals with Blake after the show.
Wow.
So they got the song and they started rehearsals right then and there. So the next day was Team Camila, like at 10 o'clock at night is when we did it. But yeah, that's the thing. Like, you don't get your song, like, I would love to have the songs. Right. Just like, if you potentially make it, like, let me just have it in my pocket,
Right.
But no, it's a week by week thing. And I mean, today we're going through dry blocking, we're getting wardrobe, which I'm a little nervous about. And then yeah, like the other thing that's added on to Camila's plate and also Blake's team, like we're doing group numbers on Tuesday with Camila.
Oh,
So we just got given us another song that we're singing as Team Camila together with her on Tuesday.
wow. So
Yeah.
just so people know, and I don't know, correct me if I'm wrong, Morgan, but do you get a say in your wardrobe? And do you get a selection of songs, or do you just get to pick a song every week?
It's complicated on both sides. So the thing with the song choice, which has been honestly, it's a really difficult thing because licensing,
Hmm.
getting the approvals, like obviously I love Chris Stapleton, right?
Right.
Only song that really ever gets played of Chris Stapleton on the show is Tennessee Whiskey because he didn't write that song.
Sure.
So it's like I feel like it's really hard to get Prince songs or um Beatles catalog. Like there's just specific artists that don't really want their songs sung or maybe or the writers. I mean, it's a process and you have to get that approved every
Every
time.
week.
And
Yeah.
then you run into the fact that a lot of the songs that I really wanted to sing have already been sung on the show.
Hmm.
Um, like sung on the show this season. There's also been a lot of songs that maybe were last season and just or they've been overdone. It is such a hard process when it comes to songs. So it's just like just bear with us because it's definitely challenging. And then we have to make them our own. And we
Right.
also have to get them in under like 2 minutes. Like a ballad in 90 seconds to 2 minutes is honestly really tough. Like singing Hallelujah in 90 seconds was really tough for me to how to like, because that song deserves the 3.5 to 4 minute thing because of what
Sure.
it says. So I'm glad everybody reacted really, really good to it because I was so worried that, we cut out two huge verses,
Hmm.
like, um, so yeah, the song choices is probably my most challenging, nerve-wracking thing because I am such a songwriter and it's just so important to me. And it's not my original music where I could stand by it, Or like, is it a genre thing? Like, I'm trying to pick songs that are just really well written with a message behind it and a story and deliver it how Morgan would deliver it as an artist. And like,
Sure.
that's the only thing I can really do. And I'm trying to keep things cool and like versatile and fun and different and all that kind of thing. But Patty Griffin last week with Let Him Fly was 100% Morgan through and through. I mean, that was just like that wasn't like a like a step out. That's like, okay,
Yeah.
I want to be on tour with Patty. I want to
Yeah.
be, I just respect her so much. On the wardrobe thing, we gave them lookbooks and it's just like kind of a process. Like we have like a 2-hour block today to kind of go through and find our outfits. But truly they're going off of like a 2-page lookbook of our influences of what we want. And then you're just hoping it because yeah, now the reality stuff where we're like doing interviews and whatnot, they style us with the clothes that we bring. So that's pretty much Morgan's
Yeah.
get up. That's Morgan's get up, okay? That's me.
Again, you can make comments, questions, all that good stuff. I know you got a big fan there. Sarah Hilbert said, "Hey, Morgan."
Hey, Sarah. Thank you for voting.
Yeah. So you can let's talk about voting and how that is done because you can do it on your computer. You can do it on your mobile device. You do it right there where you're watching the TV show. When does it start? When does it end? But main thing is you got to get it downloaded on your phone.
There's two ways because a lot of people don't want to download an app, which is totally fine. But the first way, which is kind of the easiest way, is the Voice app. It's free, and you can vote 10 times, starting when the episode airs. So like Monday, it's airing at 7 p.m. Central Time, and then you can vote up until Tuesday, 6 a.m. Central Time. So it's a really small window, y'all. But you can vote 10 times on the app for the same artist.
Yes, and you do it all at once. So I just literally hit my button on your face 10 different times.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
And then if you don't want to do the app, you can set up a profile on NBC.com/voice vote. And the same deal there. You can vote up to 10 times and it's the same amount of time as well. But like, yeah, I don't know. I'm so nerve wracked over like voting, but I just want to remain here because we've come this far. We can't stop now.
Yeah.
Don't stop me now. Um,
So
but yeah, oh, and this is just really cool. So next week is fan week,
oh,
and the fans get to decide what song I'm singing. And I have to say, we have like really, really all these people that have been so supportive of me for so long. And this will be like my milestone week that they can, I want to give back to you guys and just say how much like I absolutely just can't imagine not being here without that support and that foundation of just years and years and years of hitting the road hard, and people continue to still come out and support me. So it'll be all about them that week, and that would be amazing to be a part of that week for sure.
huh. Well, that's what we're here for, because I want because people have seen you here, and when you're gone, I get comments on the street going, "Oh my gosh, she is so good." And I go, "Well, I'm not going to bring something that's not good." And and you get some of the guys, she's kind of pretty too.
Oh. Like,
Like in that voice, she's kind of pretty too. Well, okay, yeah, she looks all right.
it takes a lot, Jay. It
Yeah,
takes, I'm kidding. My face is so chapped from so much makeup for the show the past like week. I'm just like, are my eyeballs gonna get shut, like glued shut from all the eyelash glue? Like,
yeah,
I'm like, my face needs to rest. To
yeah.
rest.
So how do the fans, when it's fan week, how do we make that request or
Okay. Oh, perfect. So again, on these two platforms, the NBC.com profile, or you can go to the Voice app and suggest a song. And part of me, yeah, I want to know what you guys want me to sing. I feel like I'm getting a lot of Kelly Clarkson, which I'm thinking like it'd be cool to sing like Stronger or something like that. Like, I don't know. I'm getting a lot of those songs, or just Kelly references throughout the season, but I've been getting that. I've been compared to Kelly Clarkson since she was on Idol, so
yeah.
I'm not surprised. So I don't know, but I'm totally down for whatever. I want to hear what you guys have to say. So pick a song, send it, see if I end up singing it on the show, which will be fun.
This would be a really tough one, but this is one that I saw way back before I saw you on YouTube doing that, and this is one of the songs. It was the Whitney Houston, "I Will Always Love You."
I know. I so
But
want
that's so
to
hard to.
sing. No,
That's
I really want to sing that song. I can't really tell you, but there's something coming in later episodes of why I wouldn't be able to sing that song this week.
okay. All right, I get it.
There's something coming if you're still there. There's a movie coming out called I Want to Dance with Somebody about
Uh-huh.
Whitney Houston's life. So I'll say that.
Okay. All right.
So
Well, that's cool. That's
yeah.
cool. Well,
But 100% that song is probably my top three songs. Like Hallelujah, I Will Always Love You. Actually, it's probably top two. Like top two. Dang. I know. I really want to sing that song on the show. I really do.
it would be awesome. It's one of those again where it's got such a buildup, and to cut whatever how do you figure out where you got to cut to get to where you need to get in the song where.
Yeah. The good thing about if you remain on the show longer, the songs get longer.
Oh, do they?
Yep.
Oh,
I mean, it's process of like filling time on air. So it's
sure.
like it can go from a 2-minute song to like our group song this week with Camila is at 3 minutes. I'm like,
Ooh.
what?
Wow, that's a long time.
What? So yeah, I mean, as it's about filling time and stuff. So obviously process of elimination, got more time to fill.
Yeah. We got another comment there. Scott made a comment, said she did awesome playing on the lady of the lake. Remember you did
Oh
the
yeah, thank you, Scott. That was so much fun that night.
yeah.
Everybody singing, having a good time. I still remember those bags with corn chips and what are they called?
What
It was corn chips with like chili in it or something.
oh, walking tacos? You never had a walking taco?
No, I
You
didn't.
haven't? Oh
No,
my. Yeah. Yeah.
not
It's
until on the lady.
on the lady. Yeah, that's right. But Morgan Miles, you gotta vote for her. Again, if you're hearing it on the air, go back and watch the video. It's got the thing scrolling across the bottom how you can vote. It's very important because that is how you continue to move on. And now you're down to the top 13 now. So how many get eliminated? And if you can't tell me, just don't say. But how many get eliminated, or each show does it get more and more? Is it always going to be 3 eliminated?
No, so now we're fighting for top 10. So
Okay.
it'll be 3 more eliminated. If you vote too, it's like this is a really another crazy thing about this show is on Tuesday night, elimination night, if you were in the bottom 3, then you have to, or the bottom 4, sorry, bottom 4 this week, then you have to compete for that instant save song. And America has 5 minutes to vote for their favorite person.
Right during a commercial break.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
how am I going to do not let me be in that instant save scenario because I can't even handle Tuesday, period. Like,
Yeah.
I don't want to sing that. I'm like, wait a minute. I would have to, I mean, I was shaking going up on that stage. And the funny thing is, I'm just kind of like, when I'm uncomfortable, I just kind of like laugh a little bit. So it's like this. They have that music playing. I'm just like, really, guys, with the like dun 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 music. It's
Yeah.
like, where am I?
Yeah.
What did I sign up for? My gosh.
Now, do you get to have friends, family in the crowd with you with all that? Or do you have a lot of friends and family that come watch
This
you?
past week, I had my best friend from Iowa, Danielle, came with her mom.
Oh,
Um,
that's nice. I wasn't invited.
no, it's not that. She signed. There's this. You can actually be an audience member, but it's a lottery system. You have to go to oneiota.com, and it's such a process. I really haven't said too much to people because I'm just like, it's so hit or miss. Like some people
Right.
get, I don't know. And but Danielle was gonna come, and then my other friend Nima came from Nashville because he was in town for some business. So he showed up and he was like right side stage. So there's not a lot of space. You have to have a COVID vaccination. Um it's just a little hard. And I know I don't want people spending money and they can't. I'm in a COVID quarantine scenario. So
Sure.
I can't really see people. Hopefully, if I can make it farther, mom and dad might come back. But again, it's a lot on them without having like knowing, But my sister lives in Pasadena, which is 20 minutes down the road here. And maybe because it's the holiday season, they can at least just, hey, if nothing happens, that they at least get to see my sister and hang
Sure.
out and say hello. So, but yeah, it's not easy. Sorry, my alarm keeps going off because I have to go do this.
Oh,
I have to go to stage.
so much. But
It is, but I'm so appreciative that I'm here, and I just feel really, really encouraged by you guys supporting me and voting for me. Just from the bottom of my heart, just thank you for taking the time out of your busy schedules to like tune in and help me through this crazy whirlwind that, I never thought I would be on. And but I'm hanging in there. But I will always be so, so grateful for y'all just voting for me.
and I told you that from the way back when we first met that you've got something.
Oh, Jay,
You
don't make me cry. I'm so freaking emotional right now. Like it's not even funny. Like I like don't get me on my tearjerker roller coaster again. I've already cried this morning. I think because I'm truly like, I'm not just getting started here. It has been so many ups and downs, and
Yeah.
it's people like you that would play my music on the freaking radio, and you didn't have to, like it's just, I really appreciate it. I
It-
love you.
but you got such a beautiful voice, Morgan. You're a beautiful person inside and out, and it's really fun to watch. You're starting to get me to tear up a little bit. Come
I
on, man.
know, because I
I
think
want-
I'm homesick too, and I think through this process, you're just so separated from like reality, and like, but it has made me just really reflect on just so many years, and I'm still here. I'm still trying. I still just, you know, believe it's like my mission in life. And there's been a lot of times that I've questioned, like, am I supposed to be doing this? And then something like this happens, and you just have everybody out of the woodwork coming in and supporting you. And you're just so grateful. You're just like, wow, I
Yeah.
guess I needed to do something like this to encourage myself to keep going.
Yeah. Well, you put in the work and of many years, and and I've seen
you,
you, and
you have literally seen me roll in a camper van at times. Like, oh my God.
I know it. Yeah. Like,
Uh,
but that's what's fun because, like I said, I wish I'd have known you longer, but it's been a lot of years already, But to see you in the process and to see you grow over the last years, since I met you, it's amazing. And like I said, to have you on The Voice and finally having people in America see what kind of talent and what kind of person you are, I think, and I've told a lot of people this. I said she is America's queen on the whole, because America's going to fall in love with you if they haven't already, just by watching you on the show. That's my opinion, and I'm sticking to it.
well, what's cool about this situation is the fact that there's not the third party of like maybe the politics of like, say, the music industry.
Right.
We're together in this, and you guys are the most important people. It's at the end of the day, we're trying to reach listeners that want to buy tickets to shows, that want to buy a shirt, that want to listen, that I need to have that album playing because it's helping me through the day. You're the one that matters, not the guy in a suit sitting in the castle that you're begging to, have a chance. It's like, what's cool, this show kind of takes that puzzle piece out a little bit. At least I hope so.
Yeah.
But I do have to go, Jay, because I have to go do a COVID test
Oh,
and get in a van and go to the studio.
yeah. Now that I've messed up your makeup,
Oh,
Yeah.
they'll fix it. They'll fix it.
they'll
We
fix it.
all know that.
Yeah. Well, good luck to you. I can't wait to see you again on Monday night with The Voice and see what you decide to sing and get people voting. That's what I love too, because there's people in my neighborhood that they're all about. They're like, Jay, did you hear her? And then I go, yeah, I watching the show, But when they came out with the voting on Tuesday night, that was like, they called your name first. I'm going, yeah, boom, done. Okay, I can go to bed now.
Yeah, like I was so relieved. But then it was just like, then the whole instant save thing started with like, I mean, Bryce Leatherwood is one of my best friends here,
Yeah.
And I was like, you kidding me?
Yeah.
Ah! No. And but they all are just so talented in their own right, and it's just like it could have been anybody's game, but I think Blake knows how to play this game really, really well. I was
Yeah.
like, he knew what he was doing, didn't he?
Yeah.
I was like, he's good, but he's the GOAT, truly the GOAT.
Yeah, that's right. Morgan Myles, don't forget, vote for her. Download that Voice app or go to nbc.com/voice vote is what you want to do. Morgan, again, it's great to talk to you. Great to see you. As soon as you get big and win the thing, I'll never be in contact with you again because you won't
Oh,
answer the
stop
phone.
it, Jay. I just cried because I missed you. Get over it.
You know I love you,
I love
and
you too.
love to see you move on. All right. So good luck, and
Thanks, Jay.
we'll talk to you again soon. All right.
Okay.